I'm like a huge Norm Macdonald fan.
Dude, we're always wearing masks, dude.
And
I mean,
I go on these pages and like there's a lot of right wing shit on there.
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, no, go.
I was gonna say a lot of the people. Has Norm come out and said anything about like thinking it's bullshit or anything?
No, he had a
He's
show.
Canuck, right?
No, he believes everything. That guy's like, but if you
hypochondriac.
have, yeah, he's a hypochondriac.
Oh, okay.
Who doesn't leave his house anyways? But he had a, no, he was having a show like from his house for like the first couple weeks, and then I don't know what happened to it.
But like back in the day, he would like occasionally make like small political comments, and they were usually like conservative. Like he's had interviews with Ann Coulter and stuff.
Oh yeah.
He's like pro-life and.
Well, he used to go on the Dennis. His funniest shit is on the
Yeah.
Dennis Miller show, dude.
But
That's
then
where he
he-
was doing
yeah.
that puppet thing.
That
He
dude
usually
Godfrey, that comedian Godfrey, has a bunch of interviews with Ann Coulter.
Really?
Like him and Ann Coulter are like friends.
Gilbert or the black
No,
one?
Godfrey, the black dude.
Oh.
Yeah, Gilbert would
That's
make
funny.
more sense.
Why are buff black guys usually conservatives?
Yeah, he also thinks that Michael Jackson was innocent and like.
Oh yeah, he goes on Vlad a lot.
Yeah,
Which
that
we
guy
ripped
is,
on that show.
Godfrey's a little fucking crazy, and he was on. I can't remember what it was. Some podcast on Gas Digital that I was watching, and they just put up a video of Lewis, Jay, and fucking Jay Ogerson like kissing that one thing they did, and he just fucking got
Oh
up
yeah, I forgot
and
about
walked
that.
out. And they're like, that's how you get a black guy to leave the room.
Oh, dude, that happened.
Just put up some gay shit, and he'll get the fuck right out.
Some.
He did, dude. He got up and walked. Two dudes he knows, and like,
I gave away a lot of my VHS tapes to a black
gay
guy,
dude?
a black client I had, and because all he had was a VHS player. That's it. So I brought all my
all he had
VHS
was
over to him.
Belly, Boys in the Hood,
No, he brought my movies.
Friday.
I had Red Heat.
Don't be a menace.
Exactly.
So Red Heat
Classic,
is
you know?
like 48 hours, but with like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jim Belushi.
Donnie Brasco, just talking.
But it opens.
Scarface, yeah.
It opens in Russia at a fucking sauna, at like a fucking spa, where Schwarzenegger has to fight a dude out in the snow. They fall out of a window and then they fight in the snow, buck naked, and it's just Schwarzenegger's ass for like 15 fucking minutes. And at about 1, maybe 2 minutes into the fucking sauna scene, this fucking black guy just gets up and walks out of the room, and I was like, it gets better.
No, bro, dude, there's almost full penetration. You
Yeah.
gotta stay for this whole scene, dude. It's worth it. He doesn't pop. Like,
Yeah. It's like, do you feel
Like,
feel
yeah, I
Lucky
wanna-
Punk? And then he starts blowing the guy.
Starts with them sucking the barrel of the gun like a dick and run up in the dude's crotch.
He's like, I'll come on your back.
Dolph Lundgren, that's the guy. Dolph Lundgren.
Dolphy Lung.
That's the
he's
that's
the
the
best.
biochemist guy.
Who's that?
He-Man.
I know one of those guys has like a super hot daughter now that's being an actress.
All
One of
movie stars
those,
have
like-
super hot daughters.
It might be Jean-Claude Van Damme, actually.
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
Oh, by the way, Eminem has a hot fucking daughter who I want to impregnate.
Oh, you're trying to do
Don't go
I'm
after
gonna
it, dude.
Kill
the
Shot
Machine
2.
Gun Kelly
Yeah.
of video podcasts.
You gotta
Kill
go harder
Shot.
than that, though.
Did you ever read that thing about like all of the shit that apparently went into just the name of the diss track Kill Shot
No.
about like a role that Machine Gun Kelly had played and like
Really?
and then there were like 3 different layers
damn.
Of references?
of Eminem
Yeah.
referencing.
No, I went on Rap
And I was
Genius and
just
read
like-
it.
Really?
Read that.
Yeah, I was just like, this guy cares way too much
Yeah.
to be a middle-aged man.
No,
Like-
Charlemagne, who the god who I hate goes.
He rules, dude.
I hate that guy.
Love that guy.
And he
Dude,
goes,
he runs
he
Fox
goes,
Corner. Don't
Hell yeah.
fucking say
he goes,
anything.
he goes. Well,
About
no, he goes.
Charlemagne.
He said that Machine Gun Kelly won that fucking battle, and I went, okay, well, I'm gonna have to research this fucking shit. So I went in
Yeah,
by
I'd say
research.
he
I went
did.
on Rap
Eminem cared
Genius.
way
Yeah,
too
that's
much, dude.
the fact
I
that he
went on Rap
responded means he won.
Genius.
Exactly.
That's
I
it.
went on Rap Genius and I read fucking the Kill Shot lyrics, and I was like, holy fuck! No, there are like layers of
Fucking
references.
David Foster Wallace
And
of
that-
rap.
It's so ridiculous. It's like, grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
He's got to be at least like late 40s. Like,
Yeah.
It's
No, I mean he's definitely has not matured, and he's right about that
so
beard.
funny.
Hold on, that guy's right about
Dude,
that beard.
Yeah. I don't like white
that
collar
beard
crimes,
is
dude.
weird.
That fucking.
That beard
Oh,
is
yeah.
weird.
It's like
Who,
Spencer
M&M's?
Pratt.
But
Yes.
she said Kelly had a
From,
line.
That
He goes,
blonde beard or whatever.
From Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
No,
No,
he
The
was in
Hills.
The Hills,
The Hills,
yes.
yeah.
And the soup, his creepy flesh-colored beard.
Yeah.
The Hills.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the Hills. That's what the Hills. That's what I call his girlfriend.
Nice.
Lauren
I call her
Conrad,
the
that was,
mouse.
She
that
has
was a
fake
great,
boobs.
that was a fucking great Eric Andre.
Oh, interview.
Yeah, where he fucking he vomited and then ate it.
Hey, by the way, one of our original clips finally hit 1,000. We're starting to hit. You had a few
nice.
videos that hit
Yeah, we're
1,000
getting
views.
momentum.
Damn,
Yeah, yeah.
dude.
It's snowballing.
Yeah,
They're
we've
hitting
got, like-
TikTok numbers.
So, yeah, but it's funny. I finally looked. By the way, there's a page. You can't post anything. I got kicked off of the page because it goes. You can't mention his sister. You
Whose
don't need
sister?
to know. Ben Shapiro. Like,
Oh.
there's a lot of pages that make fun of Ben Shapiro, and they're
Yeah.
like, you can't
his-
mention his sister on this one particular page, but I can't
Yeah.
remember which one it was.
What was that? I think you sent it to the group chat, that video of Ben Shapiro, and he was like reading something and saying something.
Oh, about the Star Wars?
Yes.
Oh, he
It
gave his
was-
list of Star Wars.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was so. God, that
How
dude.
about how awesome it is?
Yes, that guy sucks,
Yeah.
man.
fuck.
He is a high level loser.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And it's so because that's what all those like new age like men have to be men, but they're all just like kids. And
Yeah.
They just yell at 18-year-old like college kids and think they're like the toughest guys.
I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. I changed the subject mid-sentence,
Yeah,
so
it's
I didn't
like-
have to argue about the thing the guy asked about. I can argue about something else. They tried to do that on a BBC show. That was fucking
Have you
great.
seen that thing?
It's like, yeah, but we're not talking about that.
Have you seen where he's like arguing with that trans like lady on the show?
Oh,
He keeps
that's the
calling her a
guy.
man?
That's the cameraman from the OJ fucking Bronco video
Really?
that almost beat his ass.
Fuck.
That
Yeah.
fucking video is great. Dr. Drew's a
Fuck.
fucking twat. No, the guy. You ever seen OJ Simpson Made in America?
No. I
So the
haven't watched it,
cameraman was a guy when he was a cameraman, but he
She
was,
like a
he's
seal or
he
some shit like
transitioned.
before.
yeah, but he
Yeah.
ran into he had a farm machine accident, and so now he's a lady. I don't know. But anyways, the point is it's completely irrelevant to OJ, but it's just a weird coincidence because anyways. So they had him on a Dr. Drew thing
Dr. Drew.
to debate Ben Shapiro about whether or not trans people are human or whatever.
Dr. Drew has a show.
He's
Dr.
had
Drew always has a
several.
fucking show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Loveline, was it Loveline?
Yeah,
Loveline was
fucking-
great,
I
but
know
even
he
back
did
then, like
Loveline
you could
and-
you could
and
sense how
Celebrity
right wing they
Rehab
were.
And Celebrity Rehab.
Yeah, he had like TV.
Those
stuff.
are the only. That's all. And then like he's like on your mom's house and has like a podcast with them.
Yeah, just weird.
I love how Adam Carolla.
It's a pretty weird podcast.
I love how Adam Carolla would be like, well, when I was a kid, I had a minimum wage job and I saved up and I bought a used truck, and then I turned that, and then you're
Yeah.
like, at a certain point, you realize that Adam Carolla doesn't understand inflation.
I don't think he's funny. I don't think he's like.
He was funny on Loveline.
Yeah, I haven't listened to Love Line.
I don't
so
know
maybe
if
that's-
he
Wasn't
I've
his
heard
first-
thing on Loveline being a dick?
Yeah, Florida versus
Yeah, see,
Germany.
Of course. That's
Florida
why
versus
it's
Germany
It
was
gets
a really
old.
good bit, and
He
and,
kinda has
and
a
I
face
think
for
he
it.
was really like
Yeah.
bashing Florida before anybody else.
that. Really,
I think so.
so he's a trendsetter.
I think so. Yeah.
All
He was
right.
bashing
Well,
Florida
respect
before that shit
for
was hack.
Yeah, before it became hack.
He started Florida, man.
But yeah, that guy almost beat this shit. Well,
I
that
can't believe
lady almost
Karen-
beat this shit
Karen
out
is
of.
more hacked than Florida at this point.
Yeah.
But since then, it's
Karen
really
is
funny
too.
because I had never
Karen's more
seen
hacked
the
than
tits.
airline food.
But now I've since seen her tits,
Who?
and I think that
Shapiro's
they.
Shapiro
sister?
sisters?
Yeah, and I think that
Are
they
they
made.
BSST?
They are unbelievably.
They're
Beautiful.
everything you thought
And
they were.
Remember I-
They were
I sat
exactly
you
as I
on that-
described. I
remember
was
I
like,
sat
"How
you
big
on
are the
that-
nipples?"
That trail. I set you on the journey.
Yes, to her tits, and her nipples are exactly how I imagine them in the video.
Little yarmulkes, flesh yarmulkes.
Yeah.
root titty
You
tits.
could fit her nipple on his head.
You go sit you on the root titty tits.
Oh God damn it! If I ever, oh God, that would be great if you sold yarmulkes that look like Ben Shapiro's sister's nipples.
Okay.
That'd be really good.
Yarmulkes.
Yarmulkes that look like
that would be sick as fuck.
We should wear that to all his like facts. Don't
I
care about
wonder
your
if
feelings.
that-
Talks.
Dude, yes.
I wonder
This
if
is
that
a
would-
fact.
I don't think he does those anymore. I think he's afraid like Sam Cedar or somebody's gonna show up.
I wonder if that would
Suck
get
'em off.
backlash if a comic like made yarmulkes as merch.
I think there would have been a backlash if we did Schindler's List.
What if we just have?
If
a
we did
different
a
name?
riff tracks of Schindler's List, I think we'd get in trouble
like
for that.
Fomikas or
No,
something.
I don't think so.